Hi, my name is Mr. Benavides. Welcome to the eighth grade and welcome to U.S. History. So on my screen here, you can see Google Classroom. If you've been at Elgin before, you should be familiar with Google Classroom. But even if you aren't familiar, that's okay because we're going to kind of go over the major things and I'll let you know what it is that you're doing today. Okay. So here on the Stream tab, you'll see any kind of major announcements that I make, upcoming due dates, stuff like that. But what you really want to get into is the classwork tab, right? At the top is some course information that's always going to be there. But what you need to access every single day is your actual assignments. And those will be in these topics, right? Week 1, week 2, et cetera, et cetera. This one looks a little bit different than yours only because it has already everything in it. And I'm going to be posting yours kind of day by day, at least for the beginning of the school year. But let's go ahead and start here because you do have Monday, August 24th. Welcome to U.S. History. Let's go ahead and view this assignment. So if you're watching this video, it means that you've already gotten here. So congratulations on that. But let me go ahead and just explain some various aspects of this assignment here. Right? You're always going to have some kind of directions here in this sort of area. There's always going to be an instructional video, which is really, really important that you watch those every single time that they're posted, right? Down here is a syllabus. So this will kind of tell you, and it just depends on the assignment, right? What it is that you need to do to get all 100 points. Okay. And then we'll get to this part a little bit later, right? Because you're watching this video now, you know that what you're doing today is you are going all the way to the top here. You're clicking on virtual syllabus and you are opening up this Google Doc. Okay, that's what I want you to do right now. So the syllabus has a lot of important information, and I really, really recommend that you take the time to read that information. Once you are done reading that information, okay, down here at the very bottom is a link to a Google form. Okay, so once you've read the syllabus, you want to click on this link, open that up, okay, and then this is just to ask you, first of all, to acknowledge that you actually read the syllabus, right? But also just to ask you a couple questions about you, about how you're feeling about virtual learning. I know it can be pretty scary, but I want to make it as comfortable for you as possible, and I want you to still feel like you're getting something out of this, that you are learning, even if it's different than normal school, right? So answer all these, check this box, and then you want to submit the Google form, okay? However, you're not done yet, okay? What you absolutely have to do after submitting that Google form, and for a lot of work that isn't submitted through Google Classroom, this is going to be the case. You want to go back to your assignment, okay? And then you want to click this button here, mark as done. So what that tells me is that you completed everything that I asked you to do. Okay, so even if you turned in that Google form, even if you submitted it, if you don't click mark as done, I'm not going to know that you did it and you're not going to be able to get a grade. So it's really, really important. You always click mark as done when you're finished, or sometimes this will say turn in if there's an actual like Google Doc or Google slide that's attached. But either way, make sure that you're letting me know that you got everything in. Okay. All right, well, that's pretty much it for today. It's a pretty easy day. In fact, these first kind of 2 weeks are going to be, I think, kind of just like getting you used to Google Classroom. We'll kind of get into social studies a little bit next week, but then from that point forward, we'll kind of slowly ramp up and get a little bit more involved with things. That being said, feel free to reach out to me if there's anything at all that's confusing at any point. I'm always here to help you. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope the rest of your day goes really, really well, and I will see you tomorrow.